We are on board Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas, and we have an Oceanview balcony. We want to take you inside. Come on along. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Jared. Jordan is behind the camera. We're JJ Cruise. Before we tell you the good and the bad of this balcony cabin and show you around, please hit the subscribe button. All we do is cruise and give you great cruise information. So please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you, it means the world to us. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up. Now, let's go in and tell you all about this stateroom. Right after you walk in, you have the power. So this has to be inserted at all times for you to have power. You might come late at night and see that's out. Go ahead and put it back in and you'll have electricity as well as heat and AC. This is the master light switch at the front as well. Now let's get on over to the bathroom, but on my left and your right here, you're gonna see a nice full length mirror. Jordan's 6'3", I'm 6 foot, and I can see the top of my head and he can see the top of his. Great mirror, lots of mirrors around here, we love that. Right by the bathroom, you do have the temperature control, so we like it nice and cool in the Caribbean, but you can have it warmer if you're in a northern climate, in Canada, Alaska, wherever it may be. And the bathroom switch is right here as well for the light. Right when we walk in, there are 2 Y hooks here, which are great. You can have multiple things hanging at once, not just 1 or 2 things. And let's go ahead and go on inside. In the bathroom, we have this full-size mirror as well. Love the mirrors in this room, but you can see all over, it's great mirrors. You have your towels on the left here, as well as the sink. Really nice sink here, as well as some shelves. The shelving units do have the lips so that nothing can fall if you do have some more motion in the ocean. And then you have the traditional toilet that you kind of find on any cruise ship. Let's get into the shower though, because I know that's something that changes a lot cruise ship to cruise ship. The first thing to notice here is it is an adjustable shower head. You can remove it, you can move it up and down. You have both the heat as well as the pressure. The pressure's on the left and the heat is on the right. And then right underneath, a lot of people miss this, you have 2 more Y hooks. So hang your swimsuits or anything that needs to dry in the shower when you're not in the shower. It is a combined hair and body wash, so bring your own conditioner or separates if you want something different. You have a handrail as well as a caddy for those necessities you bring on, like conditioner. And there is a footrest for your shaving needs as well. Really good size of shower, and honestly, really good height for those that are taller as well. Moving outside the bathroom, let's talk about the storage in this room. And you have 2 closet spaces. Let's look at the first one. A very nice size closet here, and you have the ability to have a secondary rack as well. We always ask for more hangers from the stateroom attendant if we need them, so don't be afraid to do that as well. Before we get to the other closet, we're going to talk about the vanity space here. You have another mirror, so if you have multiple people in here, everyone can get ready at the same time, which is fantastic, with a little ring light. You have a shelf up here, outlets down below, so 2 USB outlets, and then 3 US outlets and 1 European outlet or hairdryer outlet, as well as the light switch for the ring. Here's the thing. We love this, and most people don't know this, but you can move this wherever you want. If you want it by the bed, by the couch, this is a great feature to have on a ship, especially for those that like to work at sea. When it comes to the actual seat, it has a half back. We like a full back, to be honest, because this does wear on you if you are working at sea, but it's better than having no back at all, so we'll take what we can get. Moving on over to additional storage here, you have some pretty deep drawers with the hair dryer here. As you can see, this hair dryer is nothing fancy. It looks like it's from, 1980s or maybe 90s, I don't know. But it has the 2 on and on low and high switch, and then the turn on power button on the front. Down here is a cooler, and it is to keep it cool, but not cold. This is just a cooler, not a refrigerator. So if you need anything more than that for medical needs, make sure you know that and ask for it in advance. 3 more drawers here, 1 big one. Actually, all these are pretty good size here. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as the one on the left. Moving on over here, we can't bypass this because this is one of the most comfortable couches we've had in a balcony stateroom after, 45, 50 cruises. This is one of our favorites, so really nice for those lounging days at sea. Looking at this closet space, You have 2 cubby holes, then another 3 down below, and the safe, as well as a little closet space on the right here for your hanging needs. Once again, you can ask for more hangers if you need it. Down below, though, are some 2 drawers as well. So maybe you want to put some tennis shoes in there, maybe some flip-flops. You can also, of course, put any other stuff like jeans, shorts, tees, whatever you like. Honestly, plenty of storage is what we're finding in this stateroom. It's not over amounts, but it is a good amount for a 7-night or even 14-night voyage. Moving to the bed space, this is where, you gotta have some comfortability. This bed is really comfortable. We really like that this bed is a nice size and it is right by the ocean views. Sometimes you don't get that. This room, it's fantastic to have. For the outlets though, there's only 1 outlet by the bed and it's 1 US outlet. There are no USBs and it's not on the other side for the person sleeping on the other side. So that's something we wish was here. Not the greatest, but at least you have more outlets on the vanity. You have your phone as well as the nightstands that are the same on both sides with a little cubby hole down there. Have a light switch on one side for the main lights. So when you're in bed, this person can turn it on and off, but the other person can't because there is no light switch over there. They do have access on both sides though to turn it on and off the side table lamps. All right, now we have this TV, which is a nice size TV. Obviously, it's not meant for if you're relaxing over on the sofa, so that's a little bit different than some staterooms, but most people watch TV from bed. This is just a magazine rack. Don't put anything that can fall through because there's just some racks at the bottom and that's it. So it will fall straight through if it's not just magazines or something light like that. Let's go on outside to the balcony to really show what everyone wants to see. Now, first and foremost, just to get out to the balcony, the handle's a little tough. I think that's just the age of the balcony, to be honest with you. But what we do like once we're out here, you have a nice overhang. So if you have any bad weather, inclement weather on our balcony, it is something that is protected. You aren't going to get all the bad weather on your balcony as well. There's a table as well as 2 chairs. One thing to note is these chairs come with actual reclining features. That's not available on all ships. We just got off a ship that didn't have that. And it also has a footrest. So it's a pretty good balcony that you're paying for on Harmony of the Seas. Let's go back inside and talk about the good and bad of this stateroom. We gotta start off with the bad here because honestly, it's very little. The 2 things that we found are just the fact there's not an outlet on both sides of the bed, very minor thing, as well as that the handrail to get outside and lock the door is very tight. That probably just came with age, probably needs some adjustment, and it's gonna be different on every single balcony. So honestly, this is a nearly perfect stateroom and we are happy to say it. We would love you to go ahead and book a cabin like this. We highly recommend it. And if you want to book a cabin like this, you can go ahead and do so by emailing us. We'd be happy to book it, jj@lovelandandsea.com. It's also in the description. The goods way outweigh the bad. We love the design decor, which we haven't even talked about till now. It's nice, fresh, modern, and it's nothing too much or too wild and crazy. It's just enough to be relaxing at sea. The storage is fantastic. The bathroom is wonderful. Really, there's not anything bad to say besides those 2 things. So if you want to book your next cruise on Harmony of the Seas or any of Royal Caribbean's Oasis class, feel free to email us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya.